The distance between two hearts. A true love story. You ever meet someone, and it feels like you've known them forever? Like their voice slips into your life like it's always been there? That's how it was for Maya and Alex. They met online, total strangers 2,000 miles apart. But somehow the connection was instant. That kind of rare spark you can't really explain. It just happens. Some connections feel instant, like finding a missing piece of your soul. Maya stared at her phone screen, heart pounding. She read his message again, then again. This was it. Their first video call. 3 months of messages, late-night conversations, laughing at stupid memes. They had all led to this moment. And when his face appeared on her screen, nervous smile, slight wave, same nervous energy. "Hi," he said, like he didn't want to wake the magic. "Hi yourself," she whispered back. Sometimes love doesn't ask if the timing's right. It just walks in and says, "I'm here." We built a world that existed only in pixels and promises. For 6 months, they lived inside a bubble of words, emojis, and promises. Maya woke up to Alex's texts. He fell asleep to the sound of her voice notes. They watched movies on split screens, shared dinner over video calls, and talked about their future like it was already written. "I love how you laugh at your own jokes," she'd say, smiling through the screen. "And I love how you make me want to be better," he'd reply. They made long distance feel close. Because when your heart's all in, the miles don't seem to matter. Reality has a way of creeping in. But love isn't just magic, it's also time, energy, effort. And slowly, reality began to press in. Alex got a new job. Long hours, endless meetings. Maya's college schedule got hectic. They tried, but the missed calls started adding up. "I'm sorry, I fell asleep," he'd say. "I waited for 2 hours," she'd reply. And just like that, what once felt easy now felt heavy. Because love needs presence, not just promises. Some bridges can't bear the weight of what we build on them. Jealousy. It started quietly, innocent questions. But soon, every photo, every story, came with suspicion. "Who was that guy in your story?" Alex asked one night. "Just a classmate," Maya replied, a little too sharp. "Why does it matter?" "It doesn't," he said softly. "I just wish I could be there." And that's the thing. When you're not there, your mind fills in the blanks. And in long distance, those blanks can feel endless. Because insecurity, it grows fastest in the dark. Sometimes we hurt the ones we love most when we're hurting inside. The fight that ended it all started over a delayed text. But it wasn't about the text. It was about the months of waiting, the miscommunication, the weight of a love they couldn't hold in their hands. "Maybe we're fooling ourselves," Alex said, voice breaking. "Maybe we are," Maya replied, as tears blurred her screen. And just like that, it was over. Not because they didn't care, but because sometimes love just isn't enough. The absence of someone who was never physically there can still leave the deepest void. After the end comes silence, a different kind of loneliness. Maya still opened their old chat. typing messages she never sent. Alex? He kept her contact pinned to the top, but neither reached out. They moved through life like echoes of their past selves, and in that silence they both realized, healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to carry love differently. Every ending teaches us something about beginnings. 3 months later, Maya sat in her favorite cafe, the one she always used to photograph for him, and she realized their love was real. It mattered. But not every love story is built to last. She picked up her phone, finally ready to say the words she'd been holding. I hope you're happy. What we had was beautiful, even if it couldn't last. Thank you for showing me I'm capable of loving like that. Across the country, Alex read the message, and through his tears, he smiled. You taught me what it means to have someone believe in you, he wrote back. I'll always be grateful, even for the hard parts. Because sometimes, the greatest act of love is letting go. Love is not always about holding on. A year later, they were both different people. Maya learned to love without fear, but also learned when to walk away. Alex discovered that love takes more than connection. It takes timing, effort, and being there, really there. They never spoke again, but they carried the lesson that some people come into our lives to teach us what love really means, not to stay forever, but to prepare us for the love that will. Not every love is meant to last, but every love that teaches you something is worth the journey.